Hey, what's up, guys? This is Deefry from the Trash Empire. If you're watching this on the Trash Empire, this will be the unedited VOD, and if you're watching this on Deefry, my personal YouTube channel, this will be an edited series of clips from GreedFall. This is a game that we're going to be trying today. It's a complete blind look at it, yeah, we're just going to jump in and see if we have some fun. So, I'm on the controller at the moment. If it turns out to be ass, we'll switch to keyboard and mouse. Look at it. Sounds fine to me. Oh, I have a drink as well. I made I guess it's technically a Negroni, but it's with Pims instead of Campari because I haven't got any Campari.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes.
Oh, not the skeleton.
The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little
you-
more to the
oh.
right. There. Now, hold the pose.
Ah, I see. That just looks like a more feminine bloke. What? Okay. We'll do a last, shall we? Yes. Yep, 50 Shades of Grizzled, so... Something tells me there's going to be one facet of this that I'm not allowed to change. What? Okay. Hair. Are we making a tomboy? We'll make a tomboy. What's... I guess that's fine. Whoa. There we go. Decide it. What? Okay, starting classes. Technical. Oh, Trapmaster. Let's go sword and board. Let's whack stuff. Oh, it's just yeah. Okay. Strength and endurance. They said. Oh, I get 1 point currently. Melee attacks. Oh, I guess you can be like an agile fighter. Maybe. Attribute required to wear the heaviest armors. Alright, I guess we'll do punching things for now and then we'll see how we go. Ah. Charisma, vigor, science, lockpicking, intuition, and craftsmanship. What did it say I needed? Recommended craftsmanship and vigor. Require balance. Okay. Or basic weapon and armor upgrades. Okay. Right, well, let's go for craftsmanship for now. That's not a button I have. Oh. RB again. Yes.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face.
Charming.
That's a compliment, my lady, out of my mouth.
This guy's a
Your
pillow.
particularity gives you character.
How many more ways can you say
We have nearly
you're a
finished.
freak?
Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Alright. Black flag.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry.
I look like
I shall
I've got
track
one
him down.
sideburn.
Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him.
Yeah.
He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Telemi.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lady. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir, truly. I must be going.
My lady, please, I beg you.
You say that like you're not going to remember this face.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Alrighty. Indicates important places. The Great Departure. Go and say goodbye to your mother. Whoa. Okay. Ugh. Tactical pause. Ooh. Oh. I thought there was like a feint or something. Ah. Oh god, this is awkward. Okay, that's a kick. That's a slice, boot, dash back. Boom. Okay, put the. I'm gonna try not to accidentally stab this courtier. Wait, who are you? Please don't be my mother. Noble. Oh.
Madam, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Well then, what good are you then? Oi, I want to talk to you. Oh, I can't talk to you. There's Mr. Cavalier here. No, okay, can't speak to him either. What's all these badly pixelated, like, blossoms? No. Sprint button? No. Oh, that's accidentally draw sword. Select target. No one's here as a target. I beg to differ. Go and say goodbye to your mother. People just avoid you. Oh god. Cutscene.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your gold.
Enough with the cold mercenary. I know you
Quips.
like us.
Quips everywhere.
Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see.
The scar on
Fight
his
with
nose
honor.
said he is a good swordsman. Attack 3 times. Okay. Bonk. Can I kick him? Hoppa! Stabbed him in the ghoulies. Yep. Come back in. Oh wait, unbalanced him. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that counts. Woo! Miss me. Ah no. Try again. Proof declared I can fight. Okay. Yeah. There you go. I did it. Woo. Ow. Okay. I can't fight. Sign a potion. Open the tactical. Oh, okay. Is that alright? Use the chosen shortcut. Ah! Okay. Tactical pause, potions menu. Oh, bind. To up. No? Yeah. Okay. Okay, he swung again. Ah! Okay. Okay, I'm not.
What a green blood. Me who thought myself a competent weapons master.
It's becoming a little hard to believe.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating enough.
Alright.
We'll need to get you through the basics, or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign of trouble.
You need a
That could
tutorial.
definitely come in handy.
Alright.
In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go! Fight with honor!
Yeah. Each shot consumes. Yeah, okay. Firearms. Find that to just randomly shoot the bastard. Okay. Bang! Bring a sword to a gunfight. Shen, the shields on the health bar. Armor absorbs part of the physical damage. To break their armor, use an impact weapon or traps. Magic ignores it. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Oh, I have a hammer. Oi! bitch. Okay, now we're talking. Say the bank. Oh, I've got. Oh, you sod. Oh, Jesus. This really doesn't pull any punches, does it? Did I do it? Okay. Fury. Use special attacks to bonus damage and they lose balance. Okay. Alright. Got enough adrenaline. Okay, yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, this is weird. This is really weird. Now I've got the adrenaline. Okay, knocked him over. Okay.
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does. And I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
I still
Are
feel
your bags
rusty.
packed for the
What
great
is
departure?
happening?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
He seems like a nice fella.
On the contrary, I am thrilled that both you and Sir de Cossillon are joining our party.
Sir de Cossillon.
A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Don't tell me the old school teacher is competing against me. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I've no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine.
That
I should have
crazy
gone
bugger.
with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for a celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you.
Yeah, I was trying
I'll
to
meet
get
you
there.
in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Right then. There's a sneak. I don't think there's a sprint though. Oh, damn it. Put that way. So. I'd like a bottle of bitters, please. Yeah, evidently not. Oh my god.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
It's blind.
Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition. Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things.
Is that leprosy?
I'm so very happy to hear your voice.
That's why it's on his cheek, because she's always doing that, I'm guessing.
You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so.
There was no sigh in that. Been lying to you
Today
with
is the big
subtitles.
day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about. Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill. Dying, my child. Alas,
You don't have to
there
tell
is
it like it
nothing
is.
you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure. Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to... I know. But it brings me comfort to know my daughter has left on a mission to heal her people.
Was this grayscale?
Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here. Take this with you. What is it? A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
Onwards! To the island. Coin of some sort. As a cool hat. Oh, A. Wee. Right. Curty boy.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
Hey, oh.
Kurt. It's done.
Sorry,
It's all like you just smothered her.
Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
Hell yeah.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You were right. Maybe he is already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it.
Oh, the old beat up the merchant
fatigues
quest.
me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier located?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Our side quests. Alright.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Ptolemy and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well.
Yeah, I
You
guess
think
you
Constantine will be waiting for us next to the
can't
ship?
just jump over
I don't
everything.
know, but it is certainly worthy of inspection.
So that's... Okay. Yeah, so we got that and that. Yep. Gotta tie up all the loose ends before we just set sail. This is another of those fellas. Beaky. What are you doing? Okay. Dressed as noble as everyone else, but sat there begging. By holding a button I do not have. It's not start. Which button are you saying that is? Because I don't have one that's two bloody squares next to each other. Whatever. It said it was near the port, didn't it? So, go further round. No, that looks like the wrong direction. Is it through here? Seems like it. Was it this for the map? No. Oh. Oh. World map. Oh. Amazing. Nah. Everybody sounds really sick. And that's a fire. Siren. Alright. What up?
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Deefry. My cousin Constantine is taking office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity.
What did you think?
Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant.
Yeah.
Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
It doesn't really have much to do with what we were talking
Do people actually give credence
about.
to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation
We have the good
and
snake
our
oil.
own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but
shade.
make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
Lady the Sardine. Right. Oh. You can press that on the run up and it'll do it without saying anything. That's fine. Which one's this? This is the other notify. Yeah. Teleme. Teleme? Theleme. Theleme of Serene. They like their accented E's, don't they?
Good
Antonius.
day, Excellency.
Lady de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Deefry on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache.
Brio?
The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted
Brioche
to work
and
with
pancakes.
you and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
It's an RPG, alright?
Tell me more about
I am
it,
the only
and
person who can
perhaps I
help.
can take care of your problem before my departure.
This
Very
is the
well.
longest hour in history.
A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them
That's it?
and deliver them to our guard.
What do they believe? What
Heresy
have they
is not
done?
a crime in Serene. You do know that, but I'm sure that my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
'Cause I don't like them.
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
To do what?
I see. You were hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
Wait, what?
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
Oh,
May the
to-
light guide you, de Sade.
Right, he's claiming that like the smuggler will take them and then they'll like reveal secrets of this place. There's the main quest. Where's all the side quests? Journal? Great departure. Ah, it's like, damn it. Right trigger. Let's do the charlatan one. Oh, okay, you gotta mark it or it won't show up. Okay. Whee. If I miss my boat, do I just like fail? Merchant. Oh, okay, that's fine.
You'll find all you need in our selection, whatever you need to be the top. Welcome.
The top.
It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
Oh, is this not the guy?
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Oh, search area.
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
I can't talk to him. It's just the area. Oh. Oh. Ah, okay, hold on.
Are your boots worn through?
How is it not him?
Come on.
Citizens
Oh,
of Serene.
hello.
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything.
Except for turkey neck.
Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that.
What is it, black salve?
And more still. This little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question
Why does everyone not just
is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure.
I wonder if you could
But the
trust him. It's just
Malachor
like-
isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice!
Moody cuts.
A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Everyone's got really
Does
good
it
teeth
really
here.
heal everything, your potion?
Everything.
He's a plant.
Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all.
Ooh, you cheeky
Then
bugger.
don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
Why does he have
You
rats
are
on the top of
right.
his stool?
It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one.
There's a man that
Hurry
works for
now.
me.
There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him, I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Will you drink
Go on.
one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition.
There's loads of people coughing
If
around
it helps
here.
you make up your mind, give me just a moment. Then, as you see, I am still in excellent condition.
It does nothing
Come
for
on
you.
now. I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality.
Oh, he
In your
sounded
case,
pissed.
It is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea,
sure.
Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Cards. Where is his card? This here? No. What?
Greenblood, do you need something?
I must leave you.
Okay, bye. This is. Oh, right, it's round there. I see it. Ha. The weird alchemist of the Alliance, who rented a room upstairs, specifically asked us not to clean it during his stay. This old fool must not want us to accidentally break his vials or something. So leave him in his filth. Customer's always right. Oh wow, there's everything. Alchemical research book. These pages are covered in small, almost illegible handwriting. Experiment results, patient observations, and incomprehensible symbols. But the complexity of some recipes leave no room for doubt. The author was a true alchemist and was certainly very knowledgeable. What do we got? Ah, we've got his antidote.
To my help!
Oh, ah!
And death to the others!
Oh god, I can't see a thing. Oh god, that was Kurt. Is that friendly fire? Alright, so what have you got? Gold coins. Okay. The old faithful. Gold. What's this? Okay. Is it? Oh, that's the wrong button. That one. So double it. Oh, traveling suits. Ah. Excellent. Nothing actually in his cart. Okay, so the alchemical journal looks legit. I don't think we actually stole any of his product, though, did we?
Have you finally made up your mind?
Made up you mind. Show him the remedy he's selling.
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience.
Yeah.
I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed.
Yeah.
It comes straight from your stock.
Rumbled,
and
buddy.
You dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now.
Why can't I
see
pull
for
rank?
yourself that I am gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have
How?
gone far.
Find him, before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He
Yes.
won't leave the city without his belongings.
Oh, yeah, upstairs. Oh. Don't mind if I do. Iron ore. Let's start making some daggers. Sup? If you'll excuse me, I'm just going to do. Dear Arif, I am genuinely sorry to learn that you have not found the peace you were hoping for in Serene. Since your departure from the Academy, the situation has been deplorable. Those you had accused are now behaving as if the rules did not apply to them, regularly performing questionable experiments. There is nothing the rest of us can do apart from keeping a low profile. I sincerely hope that you will eventually find some place where you can be at peace. Your friend, Al-Saad. What? You're just staring at the bed.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
The
I'm
laws
not the
don't
only
apply to
one
me.
that's found you. Have you seen the mob that's gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres.
The spheres.
Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance
Get on our
ambassador
boat.
is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he's the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Saad.
Okay.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy. To criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners. Making them drink the most vile poisons.
That's the wrong kind of
to find
vile.
a remedy to the Malachor they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace, and earned Sahin's hatred. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
Hey, look where
I
he came
don't
from.
have a choice.
but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. I mean, the mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me.
Okay, if
coming
I do
from
them in
him.
order, it sounds a bit better.
I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps. But you are hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, my lady?
Okay, he'll be safe if I arrest him, but what? Like, he can't do anything more in this city. I don't want to halt the research then, I guess. If my mother is dying from the Malachor, it makes sense to allow people to find a resistance or a cure, so yeah.
I'm going to help you leave the city. But
Exile.
you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
Okay. Exit the tavern discreetly. Speak to the innkeeper. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, well. Storeroom key. Hello, innkeeper. I have your storeroom key. Can we leave discreetly? Oh. Lockpicking. Okay, never mind. It's not a storeroom anyway. Maybe I should switch to keyboard and mouse because the camera's a little bit zealous. Okay, is it this door? Yeah. Everyone has left. Oh. Speak to worker. There's you fella behind the bar.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
Ask about.
Has the Malachor really put a damper on your business?
More than a damper. They were soaked. When the sickness began to spread, a wave of panic followed in its wake. People stopped going out of their homes. They were afraid. I was close to closing shop, I tell you.
Well, I've got
and
a
then,
fella
thankfully,
who's just...
the alchemists of the bridge said that you couldn't just catch it like that. People were still distrustful, as is their nature, but they are leaving home again. It's a start.
How do you
I
catch
also
them,
lost quite a few regular customers. Dead or too scared to venture back. Yeah, but that's nothing new to you.
God.
The
Death.
city would have sunk in the water if not for trade with the new isle.
Okay.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
So I've got a storeroom key. Whoa. Ah, jeez. Okay. Oh, more gold coins. Oh. Nobody's gonna follow me down here? That was a drinking and eating area. Just... Oh, hey, Kurt. That could be a storeroom. Nope, it is not. No other doors down here. I'll talk to you, you're just a reveler, aren't you? Oh, hello. People really shouldn't leave gold around me. I'll talk to you. Passerby. Ah!
Oh, hello, Your Excellency. It is an honor.
I'm standing on the
I
table
wish
now.
you a good day, Your Excellency.
Have a nice day, madam.
And you. Okay. I mean, there we
The
go.
servant's door. The lock's double bolted.
Oh god.
I don't have the key.
Oh, I have the key to this. There we go. Gee, I wonder. Ah, there we go.
The key to the tavern.
I'm set for life. Sod the boat, I'm staying here.
Let's go and find the alchemist. We need to get him out of here as fast as we can.
And he's being dragged in front and hanged. Stairs. Oh god. This camera makes me feel sick. Hey, still alive.
So, did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
Yes. I need to get you out of here. I have unlocked the service entrance. You will be able to sneak out of there discreetly.
Without being skinned alive by the mob?
You need to remain prudent. I will escort you to your cart.
I follow you.
Let's sneak out the back.
I hope we don't run into any unhappy patients.
It was this door. That's how bad I am at orienteering. Oh, okay. So you get a nice showcase of sickness. Oh, there's the Joker. All I have are sick thoughts. Oh, can't open that. No. Oh. I didn't pay attention to the quest, did I? Journal. Just escort him. Okay. Oh. Ah.
Angry customers. And we have no choice but to go this way.
Oh, jeez.
To the others!
That worked. There we go. Oh, jeez. There we go. Get out of the way, please. Is that it? Oh, Kurt's just bashing someone.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
And kill steal. Alrighty. Okay, I'm escorting him this way, I guess.
More angry customers. I should have stayed in the I was safe.
Where? Oh, they ran around the corner.
You've seen me. Help me. Protect me. I've never learned to fight.
To my health! And death to the others!
Okay. I've got to protect him while he's jumping in front of swords. Oh, you sod. There we go.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
There we go. Oh. Hey. Doctor's gloves. Okay. Ooh. The mace? That could be worth it. Let's see. Okay. Oh, is the mace actually better? Yes. Oh. Okay, so I've got to change that to the mace, and then that to the saber. Oh, the saber. Oh, it's only because of. Yeah. You're right. Oh. Okay. Good night. Bandit's hat. Nope. Hands, there we go. Oh, the doctor's gloves are better. Poison resistance. Cool. I've been paying the slightest bit of attention of been what I'm picking up, so there we go. I suppose if you're encountering enemies, you're going the right way. Ah, that's not the right way. Yeah. Okay. Bird crap means you can climb.
Don't abandon me. They're going to take me. We need to find my cart.
Is that not the right way? 70 meters. Okay.
Where are you headed? Don't abandon me. They're going to take me.
Is he coming?
Damnation. He got away.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Alright, whatever.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the Coin Guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say that I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. He managed to slip through our fingers.
Once again. That man is part eel.
We followed his trail to the Coin Guard Tavern, but he had already escaped.
Oh,
all
you
the
liar.
same, you have nothing to fear. He will never step foot in Serene again.
We'll eventually catch up with him and deliver the punishment that his crimes deserve. Governor Burhan will be happy to learn that such an amiable legate will soon cross the shores of Deefry. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest gift for your voyage.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
That's cool. I like the way that the quests can resolve in a bunch of different ways. Alright, that's enough for side quests and whatnot. Let's board this boat. This way and then left? Seems to be.
You'll find all you need in our selection. Whatever you need to be the
Ammo.
total
Beast
Serene.
Essence. We're in pheromones now.
Welcome.
Oh,
It's such a pleasure to see. Have you seen anything to your...
I didn't
Thank
mean
you
to.
for your visit. See you soon.
Hawthorne. Haze potion. Yep, it's Assassin's Creed all over again. Just bumping into people. Bomb. Whoa, okay, slight lag there. Mr. de Corselon. Hello.
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so.
Time is wibbly wobbly.
Will you be in need of my help in any way?
Let's swap him for Kurt.
What will be your official title on Deefry? Or are you just here to keep an eye on us?
Come now, don't be ridiculous. I'm coming in the capacity of official advisor. Nothing more.
Don't sound
But
too certain
His
about that.
Highness has also asked me to report to him on certain strategic observations. I am therefore required to take note of all events, chart the island and its resources, but also obtain as much knowledge as possible concerning the more dangerous creatures of the island. Your help will be extremely valuable to me. I've no longer the legs of an adventurer.
It's always a privilege to help, Master.
He says jump. I say how high.
I need to be leaving. I have quite a few things to do before we raise anchor.
Alright, so if we do this main quest thing, presumably we're not taking off. That's easy. Oh, dance number.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince would be off before the tide. You, man, carry
Never
that
trust a man
properly.
with face tattoos.
That porcelain is worth more than your life.
What did I just say, dickhead?
There's some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco!
Grayscale.
And you are?
I'm de Sade, the prince's niece. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Learn the difference.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing.
Side
But have no fear,
quest.
we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
Everyone's a
I
lush
doubt
according
that.
to
Jonas
me.
was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Oh, he's dead. That's a load off.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
I don't really see the point in being tight-lipped, to be honest.
A couple of heretics are planning on leaving Serene. The ambassador of Ptolemy has entrusted me with the job of capturing them.
Happy to see that you trust me enough to seek my counsel in the affair.
I mean, I'm
Just
getting
so
a board of
happens
shit.
that I heard someone talking about the couple. The Cardinal's men are far from discreet. They're making quite some ruckus, asking to search our warehouses. We, of course, refused entry. Only the Nords have access. I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I'm certain your potential stowaways aren't far. But we won't allow you to make a search to grab them. Not officially, at least.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
That discretion and malice are often more useful than titles and words.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a Captain Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't spent a point? Thought I had. One-handed heavy weapons, one-handed blades, firearms. Well, I have a mace at the moment, don't I? So... Oh, I already have these. Oh. Deals more damage. Okay. Just... Hey, got an achievement. Journal. Side quests. We'll do the heretic hunt and then probably call it at that, I think. So, interrogate the smuggler, and oh, there's two doors, right? Costume of their faction will allow you to trick the guards, or you can be stealthy. Okay.
You cannot pass. Only the Naughts have access to the
prison. Oh my god,
prison.
the spelling mistakes. Yeah, I don't want to fight them just to... There, so alright. Can I just talk to you? Or is it...
You cannot pass. Only the...
Yeah. Okay. So I need some Naught get up. Oh, in fact, this is talking to the captain again, isn't it? Alright. Oh. Clothes? Nope. Wishful thinking.
Madam, you still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready?
I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all.
Yeah, you already said that.
It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know
Didn't answer my question.
Other than fellow Norts, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
This Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Laura.
What was the point?
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
You haven't heard anything about my cousin by chance, have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure? My men spoke of a rather animated party that went down at the Coin Tavern, but I haven't heard anything else.
That isn't the safest place in the city. I hope nothing has happened to him.
Let's go and find him. Thank you, Captain.
Happy to be of some help.
Nope, I'm gonna do your cabin boy first.
Be back soon, Captain.
I mean, investigate the disappearance of your cabin boy. Okay, what's this one? Oh. I'm guessing one's Flavia and one's the other guy. Dead end. Over there in port, they said. So I guess you can go along port. Aha. One's further away, the other's through the door. Oh yeah, I see it.
This smuggler is filthy. But perhaps we'll discover some useful information.
I have 2 new clients. They want to go to Al-Sad, and the Inquisitors are on their heels, which will not make my job any easier. I think I can get them onto a ship inconspicuously, but we will have to be cautious, and I hope that they will prove patient and discreet. or hide them away in a warehouse behind the harbour office, where the Inquisitors will never dare to enter.
Good day. Someone told me that you were a friend of Jonas, the young cabin boy who has gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
Okay.
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening.
Tavern?
We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
I don't know where to start with this.
Give me a single
Do you have any idea?
No.
Okay, I'll go
Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should.
Lauro knocked him out.
The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet. If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Okay. Let's speak to your boy Lauro. Dragon blood resin. Oops. Sorry, false alarm.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand? Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof, gone. Vanished.
Grabbed him by the poof.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
You get me, blood.
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down.
Clearly.
You think my story is nothing but mist too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the
arranged it
kidnapping?
himself.
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Okay.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a just man who knows his knots. He's well appreciated by the crew. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for laughs now and again. Always seems unhappy, our captain.
Thank you, Lauro. I need to be going.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here. I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Are we going to get attacked by randos on the way? Magnificent feather. I'm going to stick it in my hat. Quests can usually be completed in several different ways. I can use into Herbo. Cunning, persuasion, intuition, corruption, creating items from the crafting table. Threats in combat are also options when your enemies are not receptive to your talents. Okay.
Tavern keeper.
Jeffrey.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
I am looking for a Naut. A young cabin boy who has been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table.
This
Anything
is going to be...
else?
Oh.
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantin.
I will tell you if you win a game against me.
I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
Some boy got kidnapped.
Broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
Bye.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age? Hair down to his neck, light brown? Blue eyes? Quite the talker?
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
Good thing I completed another quest.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'll be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
I don't think that's in my skills yet.
That's
Let's
not
have
a small sum.
Metal dowels.
I need to think about my options.
Oh, the father has forgotten to give his daughter her allowance, it would seem.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Jeffroy. Someone changed what they were going to be called halfway through.
This furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
Here we go.
And there you have it. You'd never guess they were once broken.
So now when I speak to Jeffroy...
Well then, were you able to repair it all?
Yes, just like new. Or nearly.
That does indeed look like fine work. You know what you're doing.
I would hope. Can you tell me where I can find my cousin now?
Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs.
Great.
Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
It's a storehouse. What do you think?
Actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow. Who could down his pint.
Yeah,
anything
one thing on
else?
your mind. No, I think... No.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Right, where's this fella here?
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No, have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I'm here. I'm looking for a Nord that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Okay.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong-arms.
Yeah.
The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift.
So you tried to
They
hustle him.
exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business.
Now it
I
is.
wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him, if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Yeah, he's escaped. He's deserted, if you ask me.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, my lady, you're in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal.
This is the longest hour ever.
Embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
It's his son. I don't know. I'm going to save it now, and we'll play some more another time. That was good fun. I hope you've enjoyed. Like I said, this is the unedited VOD if you're watching on the Trash Empire. If you're watching on my personal account, Deefry, it will be